yourself like that.
Okay. In 1988, all states in the U.S. were forced to make the minimum drinking age 21. This has been named one of the most effective public safety laws ever enacted. Even over the last 15 years after the passage of the 21 minimum drinking age law, the percentage of 8th, 10th, and 12th graders who drank in the past year decreased 38, 23, and 14% respectively. We can all probably relate to this because everyone here has either knows a teen drinker, was a teen drinker, or is a teen drinker. As a teen who has seen firsthand effects of underage drinking, I'd like to help you realize that it's not good for teenagers to be drinking for a number of reasons. But to understand why they shouldn't drink, we have to look at why they do drink. Some common reasons that teens do drink are for curiosity, to feel good, to fit in with their peers, and to feel less stress. Though these may be reasons kids might start drinking, there are more reasons behind them. Nicholas Pace, a doctor who studies alcohol-related effects on the brain, states that a teen might become an alcoholic because it runs in the family. There's been scientific research showing that alcoholism is a genetically influenced disease. This is not to say that they are disease, it's just saying that it could help them sway the decision to begin drinking. Some other reasons might include to impress friends, to rebel against their parents, or because they don't want to be seen as stuck up. Now, are any of these reasons good enough to start drinking in the first place? Instead of focusing on why teens drink, we should see why teens shouldn't drink. And why a teen shouldn't drink? Well, let's start with the obvious. It's against the law. The laws are put into place to protect and serve citizens of the state and country. I promise they didn't make the drinking age 21 because some bigwig in the government decided it would be fun. They decided to change this during the Vietnam War because the drinking ages in the 50 states were between 18 and 21. The drinking ages, Reagan's administration responded with the Uniform Drinking Act, and this immediately decreased alcohol-related deaths and injuries. So why do you need to know the history? Well, the enactment back in 1984 changed the drinking age to 21, making it illegal for anyone under that age to consume alcohol. And the most common charge in Texas is an MIC, or minor in consumption. The consequences for being charged with this can be devastating. They can include some or all of the following. An individual could serve jail time, have a fine up to $2,000, long-term probation, forced alcohol awareness programs, mandatory Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, assignment to a mental health facility, depending on the age, potential abandonment from your house and put in a foster home, the loss of privileges to obtain driver's license until the individual is 21, and the possibility of having it placed on your criminal record forever, the latter of which could hinder your chances of obtaining a job in the future. Obviously, though, this knowledge isn't enough to make minors wait until they're 21. So why else shouldn't teens drink? Well, maybe the health risk can sway the next decision next time a bottle of booze is placed on the table. As we know, alcohol is a depressant, which slows the body's reflexes, the central nervous system, thins the blood, hinders the senses, blurs the vision, and can alter the hormone levels in a person. But those are just the short-term effects. The effects of one night of partying can affect the rest of a teen's life. Because the brain still develops into the mid-20s, a night of heavy drinking can seriously affect its ability to grow properly. According to Henry Weschler, a doctor frequently analyzing teen drinking effects in the brain, states that studies have shown that teenagers who drink heavily may lose as much as 10% of their mental capacity, including its effects to learn new things and process complex problems. And no one knows the story of underage drinking better than one of my high school classmates. She decided it was the coolest thing in the world to go out drinking every Thursday and Friday night in her first semester of college. She would drink, and when I say drink, I mean get drunk. I mean like can't walk, can't talk, stumble into the restroom to throw up drunk. One night of poor decisions gave her a few things in her life that she can't change. She got an MIC, resulting in 1 night in jail and a $1,500 fine, probation for 2 years, and alcohol awareness programs every other Thursday. And after all that was done, she still had one more thing to remind her of the rest of her life, her new son. One night was all it took for her to end up carrying books to class, pushing a stroller to the supermarket. And I doubt that the person that you know wants to end up in a similar position as my classmate. So what can you do? How can you help? Well, we've all heard the Just Say No advertisements, but it's just not that simple. Teenagers have an urge to fit in with their peers, just like people of all other ages. If other teens are doing it, it may seem like an easier choice to say yes. I suggest if you're trying to help someone make the right decisions and inform them, and this applies to anybody debating whether to drink for the first time or a current frequent drinker. There are a number of alcohol-related information sources in this free world and in the handout you'll receive upon leaving. Knowing the information about how it can affect the body and how it can affect your life may be able to help them make the right decisions. More upon knowing the information, they're going to need support from people. No one wants to be the only person not doing something. So if you're going to tell someone not to heavily drink, don't heavily drink yourself. Lead by example. It works more than you think it will. So hopefully now you know that alcohol is a dangerous drug and that it can have drastic consequences in the hands of a teenager. And now you know why a teen can't start drinking, why they shouldn't drink, and what you can do to help. And hopefully now you can help someone you love, including yourself, to stop underage drinking, not only for the world, but for themselves. Thank you.
Very good. Very good.
Good job.
5 minutes and 58 seconds.
And I made the time limit. Oh, hello.